We also know that the current state of play is that we know that this midterm election, why is this midterm election so important? We know that 99% of all positions at the state and local level, uh, we know that 99% of all elected positions are at the state and local level. That means that we know that 99% of elected positions are usually at the state and local level. A lot of the times we talk about the federal elections and how much that impacts us, but we know that there is a huge number of state and local elections that actually affect the positions of what happens in our daily life. We also know that this November, voters will elect all 435 seats in the House of Representatives, and 34 of the 100 seats in the Senate will be up for election. I want you all to let that sink in. We know that all 435 seats in the House of Representatives and 34 of the 100 seats in the Senate are up for election this midterm election. I'm not sure if you guys knew that before this, but I want you to know this is going to be a very important election, especially on the federal level as well. We also know that 39 state and territorial gubernatorial races will also take place, and numerous of other local elections will be contested. There will be ballot initiatives. There's going to be so much on this upcoming midterm election ballot that it's going to be so vital for us to participate and to get more people to pay attention. But don't want you guys to get dissuaded. There's a lot of opportunity this year as well too. We know that by election day, an estimated number of 4 million people will have turned 18 since the 2020 general election and will be newly eligible to vote this 2022 midterm election year. That is 4 million people that have just turned 18 since the 2020 general election. So I want you to think about the young people in your life. And you may have known someone that just turned 18 and is now 18 or might be 20 and wasn't able to vote in the 2020 general election. So I want you to really think about how you can reach one of those 4 million people that are eligible to vote. We also know that for young people ages 18 to 29, in 2020, we saw a remarkable 11-point increase in youth turnout since 2016. And this increase was seen amongst every racial group in 2020. So I want you all to know that young people from ages 18 to 29, they're having a historical moment and a wave where they want to be a part of their democracy in a way that we have never seen before in the history of our United States. We have never seen young people want to be this involved. So don't believe that they are dissuaded or they do not want to be involved in their democracy. I want you to know more than ever that they want to, and that there's a lot of hope there, and that there's so much more we can do to make sure that these young people understand the gravity of this midterm election year. We also know that a record number of 30 million Black Americans and 32 million Latino Americans will be eligible to vote in 2022. This is the highest increase, the highest population increase for these two demographic racial groups that has ever been in history. We've never seen this representation in our history, and it's up to us to let them know you're here. Let's make sure that your voice and your vote is counted and that you are represented in your America.